What up, peeps? KG Drifty's in the building, and in today's video, I'm here to bring you guys some more Call of Duty World War II tips and strategies. And we're going to be talking about the best class setup for the BAR. The BAR is one of my favorite weapons in Call of Duty World War II. It's very strong, it's very powerful, it has a modest range of fire, it has a medium range type of recoil, but overall it's such an amazing weapon, and it's very fun to use. I love it a lot better than other weapons in the game, especially out of the infantry class setup. A lot of people like to use the STG-44, but I usually like to use the BAR. I think the STG-44 is a little bit overrated, but on top of that, it just don't put in the charm how it's supposed to, as much as the BAR. But without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into the class setup. Now, starting off with the very first attachment is Quick Draw. The reason why I use Quick Draw, for many of the people who don't know what Quick Draw is, it's self-explanatory. It basically explains from the name itself. When you're running, you can bring up your line of sight you can bring up your weapon at very fast with the line of sight, and it makes it a lot faster for you to kill your enemies. Even though that World War II has a different playstyle compared to the other Call of Duties, to where you can't really just run around the corner, pull up your gun, and get the kill. You really have to be ready for it and try to predict if the enemy is going to come that way. You mostly got to be way more prepared, a lot prepared than in the usual Call of Duty game where you could just cut around the corner and get that kill right on the spot. But Quick Draw is very useful to me personally, because when I'm in a gunfight, I like to bring out my weapon and get that kill right on target. Next is Grip, and that brings back to the recoil. The BAR has a modest type of recoil. It do go all the way up, but if you use the right analog and kind of like position it back into place, you'll be able to get that kill right on the spot. You'll be able to be very accurate with it, but it does have a big recoil. But when you put on that Grip, it'll numb it down a little bit than usual. So Grip will for surely be a go-to. The next one is Red Dot Sight. Now, I know it's many little things about the Red Dot Sight. You don't really need to use a Red Dot Sight, since the reticle on the BAR itself is already amazingly good. So I personally like to use the Red Dot because I feel like it's a lot easier for me personally. But no doubt about it, the reticle on the BAR is amazingly good, without Red Dot Sight. But I personally like to use Red Dot Sight because, like I said, I feel like it's a lot easier for me to get my kills, and it's just I don't know, I'm very used to it, and this feels a lot better for me. And then last but not least, I use Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire is extremely amazing on this weapon. It's very good, even though the BAR has a kind of low rate of fire. It's not too low, but it's not fast enough. But with that Rapid Fire, it gives you a quick time to kill, even though that the BAR kills about 3 to 4, and hit detection when you're like shooting at an enemy, it takes 3 to 4 shots to actually kill the person. But with the Rapid Fire, it will give you a big advantage, a huge advantage over enemies, especially when you're coming into face-to-face combat. So Rapid Fire will for surely be a go-to, and it's very useful. Now, for the basic training, I use Prime. Now, for many people who don't know what Prime is, basically you can carry 4 attachments, where you can see there, and on top of that, it reduces the flinch. So when you're getting shot, the weapon goes in the air, and especially with the BAR, and like I said, it comes down to the Grip, because like it has a high recoil. So when you're actually getting shot and then you start to flinch, your weapon bounces up very high. But with the Prime attachment, or the Prime basic training, it makes it a whole lot better, and it changes the playstyle a whole lot differently, and it makes it a lot easier for you to get that kill right on the spot. And then for my secondary, I use a machine pistol. The machine pistol is amazingly good. I really love it. And then I use the Bouncing Betties. The reason why I use Bouncing Betties is because some of the time when I'm actually waiting for enemies to come through, I actually post up, and I usually put the Bouncing Betty behind me, even though a lot of people know how to dodge Bouncing Betties. But Bouncing Betties is very useful when people don't expect it to be coming. So Bouncing Betties is very useful, and I recommend using that completely. Now, you don't really have to use these classes, or you can mix it up a bit, but this is just my personal preference for the BAR. I actually love it. It does me wonders, and I really enjoy every bit of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More great videos coming soon. I am going to be bringing you guys some tips on how to become better at this game, and a lot more other videos could come on this channel. I really cannot wait. Dope things coming. I'm about to stop sleeping on this channel. I'm going to stop sleeping on my fans. I'm going to really start bringing more stuff to the table. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. More videos coming soon. Enjoy life. I can't wait to make more videos for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.